I'm still keeping your favorite mug on the middle shelf, though I've started to learn how to live by myself. The calendar's turned and the leaves have all hit the floor, but I still find myself glancing toward the front door. They told me to box up the letters and hide the gold frame, but the air in this house still vibrates with your name. It's a quiet kind of madness, a gentle sort of grief, to be rooted in soil while I'm acting like a leaf. The logic in my head says the bridge is burned down, that the king and the queen have both surrendered the crown, but there's a rebel in my chest that won't follow the rules, the kind of stubborn heart that belongs to the fools. This is a love that still hopes in the dark, searching for a fire in a cold dying spark. I'm building a harbor for a ship that's been lost, and I'm counting the days without counting the cost. Yeah, the world's moved along and the seasons have flown, but I'm still holding on to a seed that hasn't grown. It's a beautiful, broken, and desperate tightrope, the weight of a love that still holds. I saw someone today with your stride and your hair, and for half a heartbeat I forgot you weren't there. The oxygen rushed back, the gray turned to gold, before the reality took its usual hold. I'm not waiting for a miracle or a sign from above, I'm just stuck in the gravity of a permanent love. Is it healing if I'm still checking the phone, or is it just a way to feel a little less alone? The logic in my head says the bridge is burned down, that the king and the queen have both surrendered the crown, but there's a rebel in my chest that won't follow the rules, the kind of stubborn heart that belongs to the fools. This is a love that still hopes in the dark, searching for a fire in a cold dying spark. I'm building a harbor for a ship that's been lost, and I'm counting the days without counting the cost. Yeah, the world's moved along and the seasons have flown, but I'm still holding on to a seed that hasn't grown. It's a beautiful, broken, and desperate tightrope, the weight of a love that still hopes. Maybe moving on is just a story we tell to the people who don't know this particular hell, where the what if is louder than the it's really through, and every road I take is just a circle back to you. I'd rather be waiting for a train that won't come than to live in a world where my heart is gone numb. So I'll leave the light on and I'll keep the door still hoping when the morning comes, still waiting when the evening hums. I'm not moving on, I'm just staying true to the love that still hopes for you. I still buy the coffee that you used to like, and I leave the porch light on late into the night. The silence in this hallway has a heavy kind of sound, like every memory of us is crashing to the ground. I found your old blue sweater tucked behind the door. It still holds your scent, but you don't live here anymore. They say that time is a healer, a bridge to the shore, but I'm just a ghost standing outside your door. And the hardest part of letting go is the part of me that's still saying no. This is a love that still waits in the rain, a heart that's grown used to the weight of the pain. I'm holding a candle in a hurricane's wind, tracing the places where us had to end. Every goodbye felt like a lie I was told while I'm shivering here, refusing the cold. Yeah, it's a broken, lonely, beautiful fate for a love that still waits. I saw your car turn the corner on 5th and Main. For a second the blood rushed back into my veins, but the driver was a stranger with a different kind of smile, and I had to keep walking for another mile. I've memorized the cracks in the ceiling above, wondering how you just run out of love. They say that time is a healer, a bridge to the shore, but I'm just a ghost standing outside your door. And the hardest part of letting go is the part of me that's still saying no. This is a I'm still here, just like I promised you I'd be, a love that still waits. The calendar's stuck on a Tuesday in June, before the sky fell and we went out of tune. I'm still buying groceries for two in the bag, while my spirit is waving a white-colored flag. I haven't moved the shoes that you left by the mat. I'm still having dreams where we're doing just that, walking the dog as the sun starts to set, in a life where the ending hasn't happened yet. There's a bottle of wine that we saved for a toast. Now it's just sitting there haunting like a ghost. I wonder if we would have bought that small house with the creak in the floorboards as quiet as a mouse. Would we have argued about the color of the paint? Would I have been a sinner or you been a saint? I'm living in a timeline that's fractured and thin, wondering where the forever was supposed to begin. I'm a pilot still flying a plane with no ground, searching for a signal that'll never be found. Locked in a moment of freeze frame in time, before the mountain became too steep to climb. Oh, if goodbye never came, where would we be? Still sailing together on a calm open sea. I'd be holding your hand, not a handful of air. I'd be stroking your cheek, I'd be brushing your hair. The what-ifs are monsters that live in my bed, repeating the words that we should have instead. Yeah, the world would be bright and the sun would remain. Never came. I see our old friends and they look at me kind, like I'm something broken you left far behind. They ask how I'm doing and I tell them a lie, that I'm learning to live beneath a different sky. But the truth is I'm anchored to the way that you smell, living in a heaven that's turning to a hell, because every hello from a stranger I meet is just a reminder that our us is complete. I'm a pilot still flying a plane with no ground, searching for a signal that'll never be found. Locked in a moment of freeze frame in time, before the mountain became too steep to climb. Oh, if goodbye never came, where would we be? Still sailing together on a calm open sea. I'd be holding your hand, not a handful of air. I'd be stroking your cheek, I'd be brushing your hair. The what-ifs are monsters that live in my bed, repeating the words that we should have instead. Yeah, the world would be bright and the sun would remain. If goodbye never came, would we be great? Would we be old? Would we be a story that's already been told? I'd take the boredom, the fights and the rain, just to have one more second to call out your name. But the clock didn't stop and the ink didn't dry, and I'm still stuck here under a goodbye sky. never came, I'd still be yours, you'd still be mine. We'd be the stars that forgot how to shine, but the door's closed and the lights are dim, and I'm just a memory sinking in. If goodbye never came, packing up the sweaters that still carry a scent, trying to calculate where all the forever went. The apartment feels too big, the ceiling's way too high. Since we stopped sharing air and started saying goodbye, I'm leaving the Polaroids right there on the wall for the next person living here to see us standing tall. Before the cracks started showing, before the ink ran dry, back when we were the only stars in each other's sky. You got a new city and a new set of keys, and I'm just a ghost caught in the backyard trees. I'm not asking for a phone call or a how have you been. I'm not looking for a way to let the light back in. I just wanna be the person that you used to adore, not the one who walked away and closed the heavy door. I wanna live in the version of us that was kind, in the golden filtered hallways of your restless mind. Don't look at me now with that pity in your eyes. Don't tell me you're sorry under these cold October skies. Just go back to the summer when we didn't know the cost, and hold on to the pieces that haven't been lost. And love me in memories, love me in the past, love me in the moments that we swore were gonna last. When we were young and reckless, and the world was at our feet, before the bitter taste of almost made the always feel bittersweet. Keep me in the highlights, keep me in the glow. Don't love me as I am today, just love me as I was long ago. Yeah, love me in memories, I'll do the same for you. I'll keep the best of the years, I'll wash away the arguments and the salt from the tears. I'll remember you laughing with your hair in the wind, before the silence grew heavy and the patience grew thin. It's a mercy, I think, to rewrite the end, to pretend that we're still more than just a former friend, to build a little museum where the lights never dim, where you're still my her and I'm still your him. Don't look at me now with that pity in your eyes. Don't tell me you're sorry under these cold October skies. Just go back to the summer when we didn't know the cost, and hold on to the pieces that haven't been lost. And love me first proposed. Close your eyes and see me, not like this, but like we used to be. Just love me as I was, in the sunset by the lake, and every single breath we didn't take. I'm letting you go, but I'm staying right there, in the then and the there. Love me in memories, always. The tea's getting cold on the table for two. I'm still rehearsing the things I'd say to you. If the world hadn't stuttered, if the gears hadn't jammed, if we weren't just a promise that the heavy door slammed. We were mid-sentence, a story in flight, with the stars in our pockets and the moon as our light. But the ink hit a puddle and the pages all blurred. Now I'm left with the weight of an unspoken word. See the bookmarks we left in the hall, the pictures we started to hang on the wall, half-painted dreams in a room painted blue, a beautiful almost that didn't come true. It wasn't a fire, it wasn't a fight, just a sudden goodbye in the middle of the night, like a movie that stops on the best kind of scene, leaving me staring at a flickering screen. We were a symphony, then the conductor walked out, leaving us drowning in silence and doubt. The bridge was half built, the water was high, and we never got the chance for a proper goodbye. 'Cause we're just a love interrupted, a beautiful plan that the timing corrupted. We were a heartbeat away from forever, now we're the pieces that won't fit together. Static on the radio, skipping on the track, we're the to be continued that never came back. Our love interrupted, just a ghost on the line. I wonder if you're out there, still holding the thread of the things that we felt and the things that we said. Do you look at the clock at 3:45 and wait for my key to turn in the door? We're a song in the middle of a beautiful hook, a cliffhanger ending at the end of the book. The tragedy isn't that we ran out of fire, it's that we were still climbing, reaching higher and higher. The bridge was half built, the water was high, and we never got the chance for a proper goodbye. 'Cause we're just a love interrupted, a beautiful plan that the timing corrupted. We were a heartbeat away from forever, now we're the pieces that won't fit together. Static on the radio, skipping on the track, we're the to be continued that never came back. Our love interrupted, just a ghost on the line. It's the almost that kills me, the nearly that stings, the weight of the some days and all of those things. I'm a sentence that ends with a comma, not a dot, a memory of a person that I haven't forgot. I'm waiting for the music to start up again, but silence is the only thing that's left of the then. Came back slowly, with a rhythmic pulse like a ticking clock. Just a breath too short, just a step too late. We were a masterpiece that couldn't wait. Our love interrupted. Static sound. Hello? The party's loud, the drinks are flowing fast, but I'm just a silhouette against the glass, watching the way you command the whole room, while I'm over here just a shadow in bloom. You're laughing at stories I've heard once before, while I'm counting the tiles on the kitchen floor. It's a strange kind of hunger, a hollowed out chest, to be the one person who knows you the best and still feel like a stranger at your own front door. I'm sitting right next to you on the velvet couch, but there's 1,000 miles in the way that you slouch, away from my shoulder, away from my hand, like I'm just a footprint fading in sand. We're talking about weather, we're talking about work, avoiding the questions that quietly lurk in the space between honey and the click of the light, and the cold, heavy silence of a Tuesday night. They say being alone is the hardest to do, but they haven't tried being lonely with you. It's a crowded apartment, a bed built for two, but I'm drowning in me while I'm looking at you. Oh, the loneliness of loving you is a quiet a beautiful tragedy, a sad kind of art, to be this close to you and still worlds apart. Yeah, there's nothing as lonely as loving you. I remember when us was a language we spoke, before the forever turned into a joke. Now I'm translating sighs and I'm reading the room, like a gardener watching a flower unbloom. I'm making the dinner, I'm pouring the wine, waiting for a signal, a look or a sign that the person I love is still living inside the version of you that's decided to hide. They say being alone is the hardest to do, but they haven't tried being lonely with you. It's a crowded apartment, a bed built for two, but I'm drowning in me while I'm looking at you. Oh, the loneliness of loving you is a quiet kind of war, a slow motion crashing against a closed door. I'm holding your heart, but I can't feel the beat. I'm freezing to death in the middle of the heat. It's a beautiful tragedy, a sad kind of art, to be this close to you and still worlds apart. Yeah, there's nothing as lonely as loving you. I could leave tomorrow and the silence would be exactly the same as it's been here with me. That's the sting of the needle, the salt in the sore. I'm already missing you while you're walking the floor. I'm a ghost in your house, I'm a name you forget, the most expensive love that I haven't paid yet. I'm holding your heart, but I can't feel the beat. I'm freezing to death in the middle of the heat. It's a beautiful tragedy, a sad kind of art, to be this close to you and still worlds apart. Piano, nothing as lonely as the I love you that's hard to swallow. I'm right here beside you, but I'm all on my own. The loneliest love I've ever known. Staring at the clock on the bedside table, the ticking sounds like hammers on a glass floor. I'm trying to be strong, trying to be able to remember why I'm walking out the door. Your breath is still steady, you're lost in a dream, while I'm over here coming apart at the seam. The moonlight is tracing the lines on your face, and I'm memorizing every inch of this space. right hearts, just the wrong calendar. A beautiful story written in the margins of life. I was the traveler, you were the anchor, but the rope is now cutting me like a dull knife. They say love is enough to make the world stop, but the world keeps on spinning, and I'm about to drop between the life that I need and the soul that I crave. I'm digging a hole that feels more like a grave. I got 1 foot in the hallway, 1 foot in the sheets, caught in the middle of 2 different streets. One leads to my future, one leads to your side, and there's nowhere left for a coward to hide. 'Cause I'm torn between love and the hands of the clock, building a home on a shifting rock. I've got the devotion, but I don't have the years to wash away all of these not yet tears. Yeah, my heart wants to stay, but the sun's gonna rise and take all the forever right out of your eyes. I'm torn between love and the passing of time. Do you remember that night in the middle of June? We swore we'd outrun the phase of the moon, but seasons don't care about promises made, and even the brightest of summers must fade. I'm looking at suitcases, I'm looking at you, wondering how one ever turned into 2, just to settle back down into one once again, with a maybe for a future and a now for an end. The silence is heavy, the shadows are long. I'm humming the notes of a broken down song, trying to stretch out a minute to 10, knowing I'll never feel this way again. 'Cause I'm torn between love and the hands of the clock, building a home on a shifting rock. I've got the devotion, but I don't have the years to wash away all of these not yet tears. Yeah, my heart wants to stay, but the sun's gonna rise and take all the forever right out of your eyes. I'm torn between love and the passing of time. If I could freeze the pendulum, if I could break the gears, I'd spend 1,000 lifetimes drowning in your fears. But the sand is at the bottom, and the glass is nearly dry, and I love you is the hardest way to say goodbye. Time is the thief that stole our Sunday, and love is the price that I'm forced to pay. Yeah, I'm torn between love and the hands of the clock, building a home on a shifting rock. I've got the devotion, but I don't have the years to wash away all of these not yet tears. My heart wants to stay, but the sun's gonna rise and take all the forever right out of your eyes. I'm torn between love and the passing of time. The clock keeps on ticking, your heart keeps on beating, but my train is coming, and the moment is fleeting. Torn between love, always out of time. Just out of time. The porch light is flickering, dying in the gray. We're sitting in the silence of the things we couldn't say. I'm watching your profile against the window pane, while the garden outside is drinking up the rain. Your coffee's gone cold, there's a film on the top, like a clock in a hallway that started to stop. We're still in the room, we're still side by side, but there's an ocean between us, a low turning tide. No one threw a stone, no one slammed a door. We just don't know the way to each other anymore. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a flame, just the slow, steady cooling of a once hallowed name. And oh, the heartbreak of the slow parade when we watched love begin to fade like a photo left out in the heat of the sun, until the colors are bleeding and the features are run. We didn't fight it, we didn't even try, we just sat in the shadows and watched it all die. It's a long way down from the heights where we played to the day when we watched love fade. I remember the fire, the way it used to burn, the way that my heart was the only thing you'd learn. But now you're reading a book and I'm staring at a wall, waiting for a feeling that's too tired to fall. Your laughter is a ghost, an echo in the hall, and the space in the bed feels 1,000 miles tall. We're keeping the house, we're keeping the cat, but how do we keep a heart as empty as that? No one threw a stone, no one slammed a door. We just don't know the way to each other anymore. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a flame, just the slow, steady cooling of a once hallowed name. And oh, the heartbreak of the slow parade when we watched love begin to fade like a photo left out in the heat of the sun, until the colors are bleeding and the features are run. We didn't fight it, we didn't even try, we just sat in the shadows and watched it all die. It's a long way down from the heights where we played to the day when we watched love fade. I'd rather you hate me, I'd rather you scream, than to sit in the wreckage of a half-broken dream. But the apathy is heavy, it's a weight in my chest, and we're both just too weary to put it to rest. So we'll watch the last ember turn into a spark, then we'll sit here together, alone in the dark. Can you see it go? Can you feel the chill? The way the world is turning, but we're standing still. It's the cruelest kind of ending, the one without a sound, where the roots just give up on the frozen ground. We're witnesses now to the end of the age, of the story we wrote on every single page. And all the heartbreak of the slow parade when we watch love begin to fade like a photo left out in the heat of the sun, until the colors are bleeding and the features are run. We didn't fight it, we didn't even try, we just sat just a flicker in the hole. Watch the shadows, watch them climb the wall. Goodbye, my darling, goodbye, my friend. We're just watching the very end.
I saw you leaning by the window of that downtown bar, looking for my shadow or the ghost of my old car. The same city lights that used to guide you home now just highlight the fact that you're standing there alone. You're wearing that watch, the one I saved up for months to buy, and I see the way you're staring at the strangers passing by. You thought the grass was greener on the other side of the fence, but now the cost of leaving is starting to make sense. You traded a diamond for a handful of sand and let a once-in-a-lifetime slip out of your hand. Now the silence is heavy and the bed is too wide, and there's nowhere for your pride to go and hide. Oh, I see it in the way you linger by the phone, the realization that you're truly on your own. It's a slow burning fire, a cold kind of blue, knowing you broke the only heart that was ever for you. You thought you'd be free, you thought you'd fly high, but now you're just tracing my name in the sky. It's a bitter pill, baby, a hollow victory, the way you regret to lose me. Do you miss the way I knew your coffee order by heart? Or how I was the only one who could pull your world apart and put it back together with a single steady look? Now you're just a footnote in a very different book. I heard you've been asking our friends how I've been, hoping for a crack so you can slide back in. But I've repainted the walls and I've changed all the locks, and I finally emptied out your maybe box. You took for granted the way that I stayed while you were so busy being unafraid of losing the person who knew all your fears. Now you're the one drowning in all of these years. Oh, I see it in the way you linger by the phone, the realization that you're truly on your own. It's a slow burning fire, a cold kind of blue, knowing you broke the only heart that was ever for you. You thought you'd be free, you thought you'd fly high, but now you're just tracing my name in the sky. It's a bitter pill, baby, a hollow victory, the way you regret you regret to lose me. Don't call me crying when the night gets too long. Don't try to tell me that I've got it all wrong. You had the world in the palm of your hand, but you threw it away for a one-night stand with the version of freedom that's lonely and cold. And now you're just left with a story that's old. Yeah, look at the wreckage, look at the cost, count up the pieces of everything you lost. Oh, I see it in the way you lingered by the phone, the realization that you're truly on your own. It's a slow burning fire, a cold kind of blue, knowing you broke the only heart that was ever for you. You thought you'd be free, you thought you'd fly high, but now you're just tracing my name in the sky. It's a bitter pill, baby, a hollow victory. The way you regret to lose me. You regret it, I can see it in your eyes, through the half-truths and the poorly timed lies. I'm the best thing that you ever let go. And the worst part is, baby, now you finally know.
I'm still checking the mail for a letter you'll never write, and I'm leaving the porch light burning through the dead of night. I've rearranged the bookshelf just to see if I could change the view, but every spine of every book reminds me of the chapters shared with you. The coffee's getting cold in the mug you bought in May, and I'm tracing patterns in the frost against the window pane. It's funny how the world keeps spinning like it's got somewhere to go, while I'm anchored to a memory that I can't seem to let go. They say that out of sight is supposed to mean out of mind, but they've never seen the tangled mess of love you left behind. It's a permanent ink, it's a mark upon the soul, and the half of me you took away is the part that made me whole. So call me a fool, call me a ghost in the hallway, but I'm still yours in the most heartbreaking of ways. In the crowded rooms and the empty spaces too, I'm a living, breathing monument to everything of you. Though your name is a waves and the distance is a sea, you're the only shore that's ever made any sense to me. In the silence, in the longing, in the dark that I'm through, I'm still yours, even in the absence of you. I went to that little diner, the one with the cracked vinyl seats, and I smelled the rain and diesel on the city's lonely streets. I caught my own reflection I saw you standing there in your favorite gown. But it's just the way the light tricks a heart that's gone to seed. I'm planting flowers in a garden that is nothing now but weed. I've memorized your silence, I've translated your good dawn into 1,000 different reasons why I shouldn't even try. But it's not in the logic, it's not in the moving on. It's the way I still expect to see you when the curtains meet the dawn. It's a beautiful burden, it's a debt I'll never clear. To be so far away from you, yet keep you standing here. So call me a fool, call me a ghost in the hallway, but I'm still yours in the most heartbreaking of ways. In the crowded rooms, in the empty spaces, still I'm a living, breathing monument to everything of you. Though your name is a weight and the distance is a sea, you're the only shore that's ever made any sense to me. In the silence, in the longing, in the dark that I'm through, I'm still yours, even in the absence of you. If love is a country, then I'm an exile at the gate, willing to wait for a lifetime, willing to negotiate with fate. You can take the rings, you can take the years, you can take the very air, but you can't take in the longing that have rooted every war. I'm yours in the unknowns, I'm yours in the broad, the precious sorrow that you've ever known. Yeah, call me a fool, call me a ghost in the hallway. I'm still yours in the most heartbreaking of ways. In the crowded rooms, in the empty spaces too, I'm a living, breathing monument to everything of you. Though your name is a weight and the distance is a sea, you're the only shore that's ever made any sense to me. In the silence, in the longing, in the dark that I'm through, I'm still yours. In the no longer here, I'm still yours. In the never again, my dear. The seat is still empty, the door is still ajar. I am yours in the absence, no matter where you